let's talk communication. Communication is super important. Um, and so the main way that communication happens at GCC is through your GCC email account. And so this is the part of the presentation where I really stress the importance of checking that account and checking it every day. Your GCC email is how the college officially communicates with you. So you may, during the summer, have gotten stuff sent to your personal email. I know that for orientation, I want to make sure you get the info. So I have been using your GCC email and your personal email to reach out to you. But once the semester starts, it's going to be all GCC email all the time, no other email. This is how the college communicates with you. It's how we know you are who you say you are, that we're communicating with the person we're supposed to be. Anything the college wants you to know, it's going to that email account. It's how your instructors are going to communicate with you, how your advisors are going to communicate with you. And the reason why you want to check it on a daily basis is, honestly, you're going to get a decent amount of email. And if you put it off, you're going to open it at the end of the week and you're going to agree it's going to be, wow, all this email. And you're going to be like, I feel overwhelmed. So we don't want you to feel overwhelmed, but we do want you to have the information you need. And if you're checking it on a daily basis, you can weed through yep, this applies to me. I need to do something about this. This doesn't apply to me. I don't need to worry about it. So yes, email, GCC account, check it every day. If you haven't already figured this out, the way you get to your email, the same way you got to Moodle today and the same way you get to my GCC is through this blue login button on the main page. While we're here at the login button, I just want to point out that the search bar is very handy for looking up all kinds of things GCC. I use it regularly. I know other staff and faculty and students use it regularly. So don't be afraid of the search bar if you are trying to find something at GCC. When you click on that login button, this drop-down menu comes up. So you can get to My GCC, you can get to Moodle, and you can get to your student email there. You can also get to the student help desk, which is where you can go if you're having some tech problems, especially if it's account related. Just a reminder, don't share your GCC login credentials with anyone. We're going to talk a little bit about FERPA later, but we need to make sure that when we are communicating with a student, we are communicating with that student and not with someone who is not that student or might be pretending to be that student. So keep your login information to yourself. Don't share it with others. That's usually a good life principle. When you click on that email link, it brings you to this Gmail sign-in. Make sure you are signed out of any other personal Gmail accounts you might have, or things will go a little wonky. What's nice about that link is it fills in this @stuemail.gcc.mass.edu, so you don't have to type that all in. If you do have other Gmail accounts, obviously, you can just add the GCC one to the list of accounts that you have. Speaking about emails and the importance of checking it, on Monday mornings, you will get a weekly email that's titled News and Updates for Students. Please make sure you read this email. It'll have information about upcoming events, but also information about deadlines and due dates and that sort of thing. One of my colleagues years ago said, a lot of disappointment comes from students not checking their GCC email because students, missed out on a deadline to apply for a scholarship, or they missed out on an event that they actually really wanted to go to. And so I don't want you to have that level of disappointment. I want you to be happy and fulfilled. So please make sure you check your email. Definitely read this specific email just so you get a sense of what's going on and what you might want to do. All right. We are on the social media. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, and you can find us on Instagram. So please find those Facebook pages and like them. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram. That's another way to find out about things that are going on campus and related to GCC in general.